You're welcome back to the Bottom of the Net podcast, episode 8. We have Kyrie, Nigel, and yours truly, Cal. Today we'll be talking about NFL topics, top 5 QBs and wide receiver duos, your favorite game from week 2, NFL power rankings, and last but not least, the Marquee Matchups for week 3. So we'll start off with, some NFL this week. We know you guys are accustomed to basketball, so we want to, switch it up. So I'll let Nigel start off first with his top 5 QB and wide receiver duo.
So for my top 5 quarterback wide receiver duo, I'm going 1 to 5. I got Tom Brady and Mike Evans, Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen, Tua and Tyreek / Jalen Waddle, interchangeable, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
Okay. You go, Kai. Hold on, you breaking up, bro. I can't
hear me?
Yeah, facts. You good now.
All right. 5, I got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
4, I got Kyler Murray and D-Hop. 3, I got Josh Allen and Diggs. 2, Tom Brady, Mike Evans. And 1, I got Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp.
Okay. That's a solid list. You want to give any reasons why you got Tom Brady and Mike Evans?
I mean, I got them number 2. The reason why I got them number 2 is because of the reason my number 1 is the number 1. You feel me? It's because they got the job done. I mean, they ain't win it all. You feel me? But they had a deep little push in the playoffs. But you just think of Mike Evans, he is dog, bro. Right. Mike Evans is a dog, bro. His catch radius is crazy. I don't know. Everybody has their own definition of deep threat, but he's definitely a top 5 deep threat.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a top 5 deep threat.
Definitely top 3.
All right.
Who's your 3?
Mike Evans, who's my 3 for deep threat? Tyreek Hill.
You said who first?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill 1.
Jamar Chase. And
Jamar Chase 2. You putting Jamar Chase over Mike?
Yeah, I put Jamar Chase over Mike only because of the amount of times that Joe Burrow targets him and the amount of times Tom Brady targets Mike Evans is just different. So like you see Jamar Chase down the field more often than you would see Mike Evans down the field for deep routes.
But is this recency bias or just
it's just me. Like if it was recency bias, then putting Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp number 1 on your list when Tom Brady and Mike Evans just won it the year before, that would just kind of be recency bias too. But I'm just saying, just off of the receiver, the type of receiver that Jamar Chase is, he's really a deep threat. Like, that's just him.
Right.
That's why I was saying everybody got their own definition. For me, it could be speed. It could be, or like a Calvin Johnson going moss you deep, kind of deep threat. You feel me?
I'm thinking red zone deep threat.
Or are you thinking red zone?
Or is that a red zone threat?
Well, if we do a red zone threat, then D-Hop is...
D-Hop's number 1?
In the top 3. I'll put him number 2.
Yeah, he's got to at least be top 3.
You don't have Devontae in there? In the red zone?
I have Devontae in there
probably
too.
Top 8. He probably like top 8. Well, I'm including tight ends in my mind too when I'm thinking red zone.
Yeah, that's solid because they're basically receivers.
Yeah.
So the tight end that you're looking at got to be Travis Kelce.
George Kittle, Travis Kelce. Even the young boy from Cleveland, what's the brolic dude name?
Who's that?
The tight end.
Njoku? David?
Yeah. David Njoku,
yeah. Wait. I like Mike Gesicki over
Njoku.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wait, we're going to go back to the Kittle versus Travis. I feel like Travis is way better than Kittle.
1,000%.
Okay. I thought I was the only one.
No,
if they were to swap, it wouldn't be the same. Like, it wouldn't.
Nah, Travis is.
You don't think so?
Bro. Nah. Travis
I think Travis is a little more smooth. That's all.
My brother-in-law, we always argue about this. He's like, oh, because he's a fucking 49ers fan. And I'm like, bro, Travis is better than Kittle. Hands down. He's the better route runner. He's not the better blocker, though. Kittle blocks better.
Better, yes. You would have thought that Travis Kelce would block better because of his size, but he got better hands. He's more agile. He's more mobile. Like he's just like a reincarnation of Tony Gonzalez, for real.
It's a big comparison, bro.
Or the Chiefs better keep him.
You gonna put him up there?
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet, though.
Not yet. Tony's nice, bro. Tony's nice.
I think that Travis Kelce is like a crossbreed between Tony Gonzalez with the hands, but like the ability of, making himself open and big for a quarterback like Rob Gronkowski. I think that's where
I look at him like Antonio Gates.
You think so?
Yeah. Antonio Gates was tough.
Antonio Gates was really tough.
Yeah.
He was.
My list is from 5 to 1. I got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I got Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. Tua, Tyreek / Jalen Waddle. You can interchange them. I got Kirk Cousins and Jetta. And I got Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. Stephon is really tough. Him and Josh are just crazy good. They have that unique chemistry. You could tell they fuck with each other. You feel me? On and off the field. So that's dope to see. Jetta's relationship with Kurt, they're like inconsistent though. That's the only one I'm like iffy about. Because sometimes they be on. When they on, they on. When they off, they're really off. Like there's no.
I think it's just Kirk Cousins who's just the inconsistent one because like they said before, like you're only as good as your quarterback. So if your quarterback is not throwing you the ball accurately, if he's not efficient, then you're not going to be efficient.
I feel you. On to the next topics. We have our favorite game for week 2. You can start off, Nigel.
My favorite game from week 2 was the Cardinals' overtime win. Aside from the scoop and score, my favorite play, the most memorable play from that game was the 2-point conversion dart that Kyler Murray threw to AJ Green. Like that was just got around the pocket, everybody rushing him. He stopped, threw it on a dime. Like that was just incredible.
Yeah, it was tough. Kyler is like somebody had a quote was like he's like a kid or a baby who stole somebody's phone and he's running from the parents and something like that.
That's how he be in the That's a fact.
Yeah, some stupid shit like that. But yeah, Kyler's insane, bro. I like his game because he's just free. Like he doesn't really. He's dual threat, but he can use his arm too, and he's like 5'9", bro. Like that's tough. You go, Kyrie.
My game of the week, I picked Eagles Vikings. The Eagles won. You feel me? Jalen Hurts, 26 for 31, 333 yards. He had 57 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, like rushing. So you feel me? It's crazy to me is he threw for 300 yards, but there wasn't really no passing touchdown, I don't think. So that's a little crazy to me. But I'm hoping, you feel me, that they're gonna take over this division. We can get rid of the Cowboys. We can get rid of the Giants. You feel me?
That's not even your favorite team.
I was up for the Cowboys.
Eagles, Washington.
But wait a minute. That's not your favorite team. You're a Patriots fan.
That's fine.
But how
he can have you can have some teams from different divisions that you're rooting for though.
All right, and I get it.
That I'm rooting for him.
About it, like he's a passionate Eagles fan. Oh, we're gonna get rid of the Cowboys, the Giants. Like, come on, how you feel about that, Cal? Well, he's not really an Eagles fan.
Nah, when he got to the Giants, I was like, nah, that's what we draw the line.
When he got to the Cowboys,
for the Cowgirls, I'm okay with that.
We tired of y'all.
Yeah,
listen, man. Cowboys got the Giants on Monday, so
we'll see. We'll see.
Now the Eagles gonna start cooking up. I'm praying they do, and then they can get. By the time it's like week 12, I don't even want y'all to be thinking about playoffs. I want y'all to be thinking about next year. Feel me?
Man, I want to tank anyway, so I don't give a shit.
Wait, how you feel about your favorite team with your quarterback being out now? Like,
cool, though. You gotta grow. You gotta mature in this game. Feel me?
Do you think Mac Jones is your franchise QB, Kyrie?
He is not your favorite.
No, Nigel, you stay out of this. I'm asking Kyrie. Do you think Mac Jones is your franchise quarterback?
I think he has potential.
What in his game shows you potential?
His
You're a big
coolness, his
Patriots fan. Come
calmness.
on.
He's accurate too. Yo, you know what's crazy? Y'all got to look at the championship game he played, bro. Before he got drafted, bro. His passes percentage was crazy. He threw for like over 400 yards, like dots, bro, dots.
As a fellow Alabama fan, I definitely will say that statement was bogus. We cannot sit here and talk about a championship game in college and
Yes,
talk
you
about how.
can,
No,
bro.
you cannot. How can
Yes,
you?
you
Okay,
can.
how can you do that? Right? Like you can't do that. He threw for 400 plus yards in a college championship.
And through dots too.
What is he doing in the NFL right now? Now your man's about to sit on a bench, hurt with a broken ankle. Get him out of here. He's not a franchise.
No. The X-rays came back negative, I think, so he's good.
Oh,
He's good.
but he's still out. No, he's still going to be out. They said that he's going to be.
No, they're evaluating it. That's what they're gonna do. So he's gonna be out, yes. But I'm asking,
Like long
what's
term.
special about him? I don't see an it factor. Like Jalen Hurts, he has like a little bit of the it factor, but he can't throw touchdowns, bro. He likes to scramble a lot. I was watching his highlights. He likes to scramble, so I'm trying to see the progression as a thrower more than a dual threat. You feel me?
I definitely don't see that in Mac Jones at all. Especially,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like you guys would have been better keeping Jimmy.
He gonna blossom.
You think he's gonna blossom? You're just hopeful.
Hey, I'm hopeful. Yeah, I'm be hopeful. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you who I really wanted, but it's cool.
Who you want?
Yeah.
If you could get any QB right now, who would you take for the Patriots? Besides Brady.
Besides Brady?
Yeah, besides Brady.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Aaron Rodgers should have been slid over here, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Oof.
That man is a
Aaron, he should have dipped up when Devontae pieced him out. He should have pieced him out too. You felt?
But
well,
why
now
would he go
Devontae
to
pieced
New
out
England?
after his contract, but
Why would he
What are
go
you
to
saying,
New
Nigel?
England? I said, why would he go to New England?
why would you want to go anywhere else? But if I'm like one of them top tier QBs, I'm going somewhere to get a ring. Just bro, I'm going to a team that's already.
What receivers do you guys have in New England that Aaron Rodgers wants?
Yeah, I don't understand how y'all don't get
They're all better than
bro.
the receivers at in Green Bay.
What receiver is better than Alan Lazard on your team?
Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker is better than Alan Lazard.
Yes.
That is
Devontae stink.
That is
Devontae stink.
Devontae's a dog.
I don't know. They both stink.
Bro, y'all be sleeping on him. He be having them games where he's like, oh, like he Pro Bowl selection.
That's always been Devontae. Since he was in Miami, he's been doing that shit.
Bro.
He's showing you flashes of him catching like 10 passes.
Bro, like
with 100 plus yards.
Devontae Parker is literally the Cam Reddish of the NFL.
No, don't do that to Cam Reddish. No.
That's what I'm saying. No. Hear me out. He's not utilized. He's not utilized the right way, bro. He's not utilized the right way. That's just my opinion. I feel like he gets put in bad systems. Look at Miami. Miami wasn't a good fit for him. So like you saw it coming down the line before he left.
It was because he was doing what he wanted to do in Miami for real. Like
when he had Tannehill was trash. Then he had some other quarterback before Tannehill.
He had Fitzmagic.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Fitzpatrick.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you taking boo-boo quarterbacks and putting them with good receivers. It's like, how could you even do that? Like, that's what I say. He's the Cam.
He's not a good receiver. Don't do that though. Like he's not good.
Is he bad?
He's mid.
I think he's above average. I think like he's surfing the midline. He's surfing it. Like he's like right here.
You know what above average is? Marquise Hollywood Brown. That's above average.
So where would he be at? If the midline is here, where is Hollywood?
If the midline is here, Hollywood's like right here.
Okay.
And then we have that upper echelon.
Yeah, so we might have to put together a little tree, like a mid tree.
Tier 1s, tier 2s, all the way to tier 5.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Kyrie, did you do your favorite game?
Yeah.
You just okay, it's my go. My favorite game is the Dolphins versus Ravens when Tua was going stupid. and Lamar was going. He was doing his thing. I feel like Lamar's issue is that he can't be the whole offense. You feel me? And then have a defense like shit the bed.
Hold on him.
Yeah, like you can't miscommunicate against two stud wide receivers who run like cheaters.
But see, my question to you now is, with that being your favorite game, how do you feel with them being up 28-3 in the first half, right? 28-3. Then Dolphins come back and outscore you in the whole second half. That's not really just on the defense. You lost that game based off your offense. If you didn't put up no more points, you put up barely any more points in the second half as the same amount that you put up in the first half. Like, that doesn't work out.
But think about this though. We're in the NFL pro game, right? We're up 28 to what? What you said? 28-3. So I'm taking my foot off the gas as an offensive coordinator, and I'm letting the defense shut out the game. I shouldn't have to come back on the field and score. Have to go back and forth with an offense because they should have shut them out already.
But we both know shit happens. We both know shit happens. So there's no way that you get your foot off the gas. You're not up 60-3. You're up 28-3. That is only what, 3 touchdowns right there? Like literally,
we saw this. Like I said, we saw this happen with Atlanta in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah,
so we
that's
saw
what I'm
it
saying.
happen. So why would you ever say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my foot off the gas on offense and make my defense win the game"?
Because you feel like you won the game already. It's 28-3 at half. Okay. As a head coach, you're like, okay, guys, let's see if we can run some plays, get down the field, kill some clock, and call this fucking game over. Nobody expects them to throw a couple strikes, touchdowns to Jalen Waddle and Gesicki, and then Tyreek got one, and then they go again. You don't expect this.
It looked like a lot of blown coverage.
Go ahead, Kyrie.
It looked like a lot of blown coverage, and they was back there confused in the secondary. Like, that's what's crazy.
1,000%. But I feel like when you come out in the second half, you have to come out with the mindset that you did in the first half. It's 0-0. Any given Sunday, anybody could win a game within a split second. So it doesn't really matter. Like you saw, like Dolphins and the Bills game, the butt punt. That game went tragic.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. I don't know, man. Giving me a lot of Mark Sanchez vibes. That's his name? Yeah. Mark Sanchez.
The butt fumble.
The butt fumble. The next topic we're going to have is NFL power rankings. You start us off, Nigel.
All right, so for my power rankings, I have from 1 to 5, the Bills, the Bucks, the Chiefs, the Rams, and the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And my
you said what?
I said the Bills, the Bucks, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Chargers, and my honorable mention is the Dolphins.
You have the Dolphins. You have the Chargers over the Dolphins.
Yeah, something about it is I still feel like the Chargers have a lot of upside. I think with the tweaks to their defense, adding J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack, along with having Derwin James Jr., like I think like that, along with who else they got? They got Joey Bosa. So like think about that. Like
they got the young Samuel, the young Asante, the junior.
Asante Samuel Jr., like that's a great defense right there. I just think that they have to find a way to mesh well because losing by 28 points to the Jaguars, that should not happen. You have 2 of the premier edge rushers, one of the premier edge rushers in the league. Like
no, they got some.
Well, yeah, but I would say Khalil Mack. I kind of put him.
Did he fall off?
I would say he did kind of fall off, but he's still that pressure. He has that pressure element to himself that everybody still fears. But he's not somebody like Von Miller or Aaron Donald or T.J. Watt. I think he's taking a back seat to those guys now.
He's like Bobby Wagner. Feel me? You know, like Bobby Wagner right now.
Bobby Wagner's not in the league right now, so it's like.
Didn't he get signed to Denver?
He did get signed?
He's on the Rams. I'm sorry, yeah, he's on the Rams.
Yeah, I thought he was on the Rams.
I didn't even know he got signed. I just remember that the Seahawks made the dumbass decision to release him. In my opinion, that was a dumb decision.
I mean, he's getting older. You're gonna pay him.
Yeah, you can't really pay him.
Nah, I wouldn't pay him a lot of money, but like he's definitely not like Khalil Mack is still young. especially a player coming out of Buffalo, like a player coming out of a college like Buffalo, a lot of people would have never heard of. And he went what, first round?
Yeah, he went first round.
So it's like
Bobby didn't. I mean, he couldn't stay on that team because they were building. They don't.
they were, and he was getting
They
older.
are.
It's not like they were the 12s of old days where they had Cam Chancellor and Richard Sherman and Bobby Wagner. Like, yeah, he had to go, but to just release him, like you owe him more to just releasing him. At least find him a good suitor to put him on. But releasing somebody who helped you guys win a championship is crazy.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright. He's a millionaire.
All right, my top 5 power rankings. My 5, I had Dolphins. 4, I had the Bucks. 3, Eagles. 2, I had the Chiefs, and at number 1, I had the Bills.
Yeah, the Chiefs at 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a solid move. My top 5 NFL teams right now is 5 Miami, 4 the Eagles, 3 Buccaneers, Chiefs 2, and the Bills 1. I mean, the Bills, they showed their dominance in the first 2 games of the season. You know, their defense showed up, their offense was lights out. The Chiefs are playing really well. I mean, their defense is looking, elite. Not elite, they're looking above average, and their offense is firing all cylinders. With Juju, McCall, Travis. So I think those are teams that we got to watch out for. It's only the beginning of the season, so we can't. It's a small sample size, so we can't overreact to every game in from week 1 to 8. Like the other half of the season, when everybody's past their bye weeks, that's when teams start really ramping it up and playing serious. Like you could sit out for these.
Banged up.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get banged up, it's like you lose a lot of bodies, bro. That's the thing about football. You lose a lot of bodies.
I feel like that's the Bills' issue too. Like the Bills are always riddled with, injuries on the defensive side. Like you just lost Micah Hyde, like one of the best safeties in the game.
Yeah.
So it's just like that right there unto itself makes it harder for your defense because now you lost a vital piece to your secondary. Now going up against a team like the Dolphins with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, how do you contain that deep threat? It becomes impossible.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but you can. It's not impossible to stop them because even though they won this Bills game, Tyreek only had 33 yards, maybe 44, one of those. Jalen Waddle was very explosive, and Tua had a decent game, so you can slow them down. It's shown.
You contained one, but not the other. You let the other one break out for 100 yards, but the other one had 33. Like, you can contain one, but not the other. If one goes off for 100 and something yards with 2 touchdowns, you're not really doing your job. You have to find a way to contain both. If you can't contain both of them, then that becomes an issue.
Yeah, but you can like I said, you can slow them down, bro. They're not unstoppable. It's not like we've never seen something like this before. I mean, we might.
They just can't have no more blown coverages, bro.
Yeah, that's it. They just don't
keep everything in front of them. I don't know what they be on, bro.
They be on some crackhead shit, bro. So we have the marquee matchups for week 3. The games that just passed. Games are you guys looking forward to? Week 3?
My major game that I was really looking forward to was that Lions versus Vikings game. That was a major game I was looking forward to, just seeing the youth of each team just step out onto the field. Seeing Aiden Hutchinson come out and try to be very explosive on defense. Seeing Justin Jefferson come out and try to actually, put up big numbers against a good defensive core. That's just one thing. And they're all young. Yeah, they still have some veteran prowess, but you still have a young quarterback like Jared Goff going up against a veteran quarterback like Kirk Cousins. Who could outduel who?
Right. Did they disappoint you?
I will say that the Lions really didn't disappoint me. I don't really expect much from the Lions. after their bad season. But I do my expectation for the Lions this year is just to be better than 3 wins. Literally, be better than 3 wins. You
Don't they
got
have two? Don't they have two already? Or they have one?
the Lions. They got one.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're halfway there. They're halfway there.
But I will say about the Vikings, Justin Jefferson has to play better night in and night out. You have to play better. You can't you can't want to be the number one receiver and not show up. And yeah, part of that has to be Kirk Cousins' fault, but you have to show up. You have to make yourself.
Is it the offensive coordinator's fault as well? Calling the plays?
I can say yes, but Kirk Cousins has been in the league long enough to be able to tell when a play should be audible. You have that as a field general. You have that authority to sit here and say, okay, cool, this play's not going to work. Let's kill and let's start it all over with another play. You have that option. So it's not really your offensive coordinator, but yeah, your offensive coordinator up top who doesn't see things the proper way. So if I see, okay, I'm thinking that a cover 4 is coming, but they break out into a cover 2. That's my fault because I'm telling you it's a cover 4, but now it's a cover 2. It's just a fake. So like I have to be better at.
You want him to adjust more to defenses.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
I feel that word.
Okay.
My game of the week, I had the 49ers and the who the 49ers play? And the Broncos. The Denver Broncos, yeah. Yeah, because Jimmy G playing this week. And I'm going to see if Russ going to redeem himself after last week. After the first 2 weeks, truthfully, because this has not been a hot start for him.
No, it hasn't.
Not the Russ we know.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's his receivers. He's trying to get used to his receivers. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Russ, but he needs to get his shit together. He needs to get that shit.
I think he got about 2 more good years left to him.
No, I don't do that to him. He's still a quarterback.
Like 6, bro. I give him like 6.
What is he, 33, 34?
I don't know. I'm saying like I see like 2 more good years, like good years, top tier years. But like right now, if he doesn't figure it out, it's not gonna be one of those years.
I feel you. I respect that. Because they look sloppy right now.
Yeah, they looking bad right now, bro.
That one game where they burnt 30 seconds
7-5 right now, bro. It's 7-5.
Listen. Jerry Jeudy can't stay healthy to save his life, and that's the bad part about it.
And also, listen to this: Russ has been sacked 4 times already, and it's the 3rd quarter.
See, he went from one team with a bad offensive line to another team with a bad offensive line. What did you think?
I think it's just him holding onto the ball for too long. That could be an issue.
That could be the issue. I did see him hold the ball for too long. So, like, I was watching their highlight where Peyton Manning was over here. Him and Eli do their show on ESPN. I'm just like, he's like, oh yeah, timeout. Peyton Manning's over here like, call timeout. Peyton Manning got to 62 timeouts by himself before the Broncos called 1. They wasted 60 seconds before they even called the timeout. I'm like, it's poor clock management. You can win games.
That falls on the QB. And the QB is closing.
Right. And the coach need part of that too.
But they have a bad coach, bro. They have a bad coach.
It's his first year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his first year. He's a first-year head coach. But Russell's not scrambling like he used to. He's not generating those improviser plays. The scramble drill, and then you find somebody wide open. We're not seeing that from Russ. It's like he lost that. You feel me? He don't got that use.
Let Russ get a little groove.
Maybe he could catch it in the middle of the season. They get to like 8-8 or 9-8, whatever the fuck, because we have like 17 games in the NFL now. So my game that I want to really see is the G-Men versus the Cowgirls. And I want to see if Saquon could have a special game and Daniel Jones could play like a fucking quarterback. So that's my primetime matchup. We're gonna see who comes down with it. Now you want to bet, bro?
That's a high expectation for Daniel Jones, my guy.
Who I have high expectations
for Daniel Jones. Yeah,
I don't have high expectations for that guy. I want us to tank to get a new quarterback. That's what I want us to do.
Listen, I said that
All I would say is respectfully, all our quarterbacks are made.
Who? For you?
Who?
Every last one of us, our quarterback made.
Oh yeah.
You said quarterback is what? Mid?
It's been like that for a long. I swear. Well, I don't understand why we didn't trade for Deshaun Watson. I would have loved to trade for him, but
wait, you said everybody's quarterback in the NFC East is mid?
Yeah, Dak is mid.
Cowboy.
Dak is not
I wasn't even talking about Dak. I'm talking about the backup.
Cooper Rush is definitely mid. He's not mid. He's actually below mid. But
Dak, I give Dak.
No, Dak is not
average.
Dak is above average, and I think Dak's issue, and this is why Dak gets hurt. He stays in the pocket for too long. You are fat. You have speed to you, and you have size. You're staying in the pocket.
You know what happened when he ran the last time, right?
Right, but
he broke his full ankle. That shit was dangling like.
But what happens if you play? Well, you know,
Kyrie's not trying to laugh.
We all know what happens when you play scared.
Hey, bro, I know he was hurting. He was hurting looking at his shit like
this,
bro.
That's what you were saying, Nigel? I'm sorry for cutting you off, bro.
I'm saying, no. I'm just saying, like, we all know what happens, like, when you play scared. Like, you get hurt when you play scared.
Yeah,
if you go up there just playing fearless, like, this is your last game, every game, you're gonna be good. And I think he doesn't have that confidence in himself anymore. He's lost that confidence. He should, like, think about it like this, right? Dak is faster than Patrick Mahomes, speed-wise. He's faster than Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes just runs out of the pocket. And that's a fact. If you look at their 40 times, Dak runs a faster 40 than Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. What's your point?
I'm just saying, like, if you have somebody like Dak with the size that he has, he shouldn't be afraid to get out the pocket, run, scramble, do something, put your head down, truck somebody. Josh Allen does it, and Josh Allen's nowhere near as big as Dak.
Once again, Nigel, dude had a dangling ankle. He is afraid to run. He does not want no parts.
Like, think about how fearful Paul George was to dunk after that shit, bro. After he broke his leg, like,
yeah,
like that probably took a lot out of him to get back to that point.
Yeah,
but even take somebody like Clay. Clay tore his ACL twice, but still came back. His first play when he came back was a dunk. He dunked on, right? Like, come on. So you have to be like, play this game like it's your last game, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you have to leave it out on the field, and that's just all it is too.
That's a fact.
Like, getting hurt is a part of the game. Everybody gets hurt. Everybody walks off with a bruise. Everybody walks off with a cut. Everybody walks off with a cramp. It happens. It's life. But if you're sitting here playing like a pussy, you not doing nothing. And yeah, I'm calling Dak a big pussy. He's scared. He's scary.
Bro, what did he injure? His thumb?
Yeah, he broke his damn thumb.
How many years does he have left on his contract?
3?
Like 2, 3, yeah.
Would you be, if you were the GM right now, say you're Nigel Jones right now instead of Jerry Jones, are you trading Dak Prescott even though the quarterback market is trash? Would you trade Dak?
I would keep him. I would keep him. And here's why. Being that the quarterback market is so bad, at the simple fact, if I'm trading Dak, I want a young quarterback who I can mold. So I'd go and get somebody like a Malik Willis if I could.
I like that. I'm not mad at that at all.
I personally think that the Titans having him and not utilizing him over shitty ass Ryan Tannehill is bogus. In my opinion.
But listen to this. I'm gonna rebuttal on that. When you start a young QB, you put him into fire, bro. You want to put him into a situation where he's comfortable in. That's the issue. It's the issue with people like you. Y'all like to throw in young quarterbacks into fire, and once they come out trash, they're like, "Oh, I knew he was a bust."
No. I'm not saying throw him into the fire, but you have him on a team with a quarterback who openly said, "Mentor him." Like
that happens a lot. Brett Favre didn't mentor Aaron Rodgers.
Right. But what type of bullshit is that? You should want to have a leader as your quarterback, not somebody who's a dumbass who will sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to mentor him because Ryan Tannehill, your days
Did he
is
say
numbered,
that?
bro." Yeah,
That's what I do. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's what I do. I'll move Ryan Nance back to receiver. Start Malik at quarterback. Feel me?
Wait, Ryan played receiver?
Yeah, when he was at
college.
When as a quarterback?
when he was at
Johnny
Texas
Manziel
A&M,
was playing QB when he was playing receiver and shit.
receiver.
Like,
You don't remember that at Texas A&M?
Nah, gang. When was this guy playing wide
I
receiver?
picture his slow ass running them routes, right?
Bro, but they want to put Lamar at running back and have Ryan Tannehill out here throwing the ball.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
boy.
It's crazy, bro.
Ain't
But
no
my-
way. These
but
slave
my-
owners is wild.
I definitely think that Malik Willis is more NFL ready than any quarterback that was drafted this year, in my opinion. I think he has that it factor. You know, when you're talking about somebody like Jalen Hurts, when you say he doesn't really throw the ball effectively, he more so runs. I think Malik Willis has that dual threat. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh well, he's like Vic, but him and Lamar Jackson.
You think he's a legit dual threat?
I definitely do think that he's a dual threat, bro. He has a cannon, number one. He has a cannon of freaking Patrick Mahomes and the speed of Lamar Jackson.
I just think it's mostly setting too. You got to put that in perspective. Like what team you get placed at. You feel me? Some teams can go for everybody.
Your situation always matters in pro sports because if you get put into a situation like going to the Sacramento Kings, people looking at you like, damn, he a bust. If you put yourself in a situation like, what's the worst team in the NFL for the last 5 seasons?
The Jags.
The Jags, the Lions.
The Lions, the Giants.
Yeah. Like, your career is over. Like, it's all right, bro. It's all right.
But yeah, like, if you think about it, when you look at the Jags, like, Laviska Shenault isn't a saying he's good, but he's not a bad receiver.
They roster's deep.
It is.
The Jags roster's deep. They got that they got your tight end. Y'all old tight end, Kyle.
Evan Ingram?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Evan. Evan's tough.
He almost caught a nice touchdown today too. But his foot was up off the ground.
Who, Evan?
Yeah, he almost had that little toe tap touchdown.
Yo, the Giants are the worst, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, how you let him go, bro?
They don't develop players properly. They don't. As much as people say, oh, like football, the development for certain players and this, that, and the third, like, no, it really matters. Like, I think that there's a lot of teams in the NFL who don't develop their players properly. And I will say the Dolphins being one of them, the Jaguars being one of them, the Giants, the Commanders. Like, there's certain teams who don't develop players well enough. And it's just bad. Like, you see it. Like, the Texans right now are not developing their players well enough. Like who's their quarterback? Who's their quarterback? Darius Mills? Like, Darius Mills could be a pretty decent quarterback.
You call him Darius or Davis?
Whatever his name is.
You think this dude is a black man. He is a white man.
Whatever his name is.
I don't know no white Darius, feel me?
Listen. Davis Mills, whatever his name is. I really don't even know where he's from. But I'm just saying, watching him play, he could literally be a decent quarterback if they develop him the right way. Like, Deshaun Watson had to go out there and make it happen. They weren't really developing him. He had to develop himself.
Deshaun was a dog in college, though.
Nah, Deshaun was he was on time.
He definitely was. And I look at these college coaches, and I think some of the college coaches are better than some of these NFL coaches. And the college staff that they have is somewhat better than NFL staffs.
Tell you the most trash college the NFL coach of all time, Chip Kelly.
No, don't do that to Chip. Chip was elite. Chill.
I feel like his plan the whole time was, let me go to the Eagles and just destroy this whole shit. We just gonna break up everything they got going on.
But wait,
they had Michael Vick, they had LaShawn McCoy, going, and they had
D-Jack going. Like he just booting everybody, bro. Like,
Chip was wilding, bro. And he was making Michael Vick run read options. and that was dope to see. But like, I don't know. After that, it was just bad.
Oh.
That's when they started implementing like college pro style.
Yos and shit.
Yeah, that was lit. But we're gonna wrap this episode up. I appreciate you guys for coming through. You know, check us out on YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, Bottom of the Net. And we appreciate you guys. Have a good night.